Oh, what is that? I guess fastened with this What's up, animal lovers, man? We are back, man. We are here with the unboxing video, man. I just got a new filter because I'm about to get ready to set up 2 new tanks. And I felt like I should show y'all and talk to y'all about, you know, what's going on with these filters and what my take is on these filters. What we're unboxing today is the Marineland Penguin. This is the Marineland Penguin 200. It filters up to 50 gallons of water, 200 gallons per hour. I have one of these filters already. This is the one for 50 gallons. I also have the Marineland, the one that filters 70 gallons of water. That's one of my filters that's on my 55 gallon. But yeah, so far, you know, haven't had many problems with it. We're gonna just get into the unboxing and we're gonna open it up and see what all it comes with, you know. So let's open this thing up. Oh, what is that? Nothing else in the box. So, what we have here is the Marineland Penguin. This is a shorter one. The one for the 70 gallon is about like double. It's like 2 of these side by side, so it's about this wide. It's pretty long. So it comes with some instructions on how to put it together. Comes with some old paper, but we already know how to put it together. So it comes, I guess, fastened with this rubber band. So, what's in here? Okay, got these 2 tops. It's basically 2 different sections or 2 different tops for this filter. So inside the filter, as y'all can see, hopefully y'all can see, but inside the filter comes this biological filter wheel. It helps with your biological filter. Once the water gets sucked into the filter, it comes back out. And as it comes back out, the water hits the wheel and it spins. So you're getting that biological filtration with this. Also, I'll do another video on how you can optimize these filters so that you won't have to keep buying these filter cartridges that come with it. These things they get expensive and you have to keep buying them because you want to switch the cartridge out. I say every month or every like 6 weeks or something like that. But you don't have to do that if you just make sure y'all stay tuned, and I'll tell y'all all about that in another video. So after this filter is done and it's used up its time, I will show y'all how I'm gonna optimize this filter. Alright, this is one piece of it, another piece, another piece. All of these are parts of the intake. And then you have the filter box itself with the cord attached to it. So I'm gonna show you how to put this together just in case y'all don't know. This right here controls how much water is being taken in through the middle portion of your filter. Also, it's gonna be a part at the bottom that also takes in water. So it's gonna be kind of like taking in water from the bottom of the tank, depending on how deep your tank is. It's gonna be taking water from the bottom of the tank, also from the middle of the tank, so to keep that circulation going. That's really why I like these filters, man. But what I like to do is stick that on there, and then you get your little hook, because this hook is going to go inside the filter. So you take that hook, and whichever side, I don't think it's a difference of which side you should put it on, but so just pick a side, stick it in there like that. It's pretty long. So what you're going to do now is you're going to stick this hook inside of this hole. It's a hole that's in there. It's not hard at all to put this thing together. This thing is super duper easy and quick to put together. Also, the last little piece of the intake is this piece right here. This piece right here, depending on how big or how much water the filter filters, this will be a little bit wider. What I like to do is just cut a piece of sponge. Put a piece of sponge on here, man. You don't have to cut a piece. Do not I say do not cut a hole at the bottom of the sponge, just the top where it will cover up the intake, but not the bottom, because what that filter is gonna do is gonna serve as a pre-filter. When the water goes into the filter, it's gonna pass through that sponge first, and all those big particles that the filter wouldn't get, it's gonna get sucked into that sponge filter, man. That also helps to build some beneficial bacteria inside of your tank as well. And sometimes what you can do is, if you let that sponge run, and if you want to set up a new tank, all you have to do is grab that sponge from the bottom of your filter and throw it in the other tank, or just squeeze it in the water, and that throws out tons of beneficial bacteria. So it serves multiple purposes. I just thought I'd give y'all that little tip about how I like to do my filters. But yeah, so you just throw this on the bottom. This is gonna be the last piece. Here's your intake. Here's how it looks. It's pretty much already assembled, but what you're gonna do, it has little brackets on here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it has like 2 little purple brackets on each side. It's not hard at all to figure this thing out. You have to make sure both sides are on in order for it to spin like it's supposed to. Also, this bio wheel, it may, after a while, stop spinning because sometimes it gets a little bit too dirty. But you don't really need this. It's not just essential. If it goes out and you don't have enough, or you don't have money, or you can't find another one, man, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna make that other video about how to optimize this filter anyway, to where you don't even need the bio wheel. So don't be too pressed about that if that goes out, because I'm sure it will at some point, you know. But last but not least is the filter cartridge. Gotta go ahead and open this up. Alright, so just a basic filter. It's some filter floss, basically, with some carbon on the inside. So just throw that in there in the little slot, and then boom, you have your filter. This is all that it comes with. This is all that we're gonna use for now, you know. And so just throw your top on the front. And then your little piece on the back. And there you go. See, one thing I will say about this is that the tops are not that sturdy. Okay? The tops, if you lean it over, they're gonna fall. Everything's just falling out. It's not that sturdy, but the thing is, it's gonna be sitting on the back of your tank. This is a hang-on back filter, so it's just gonna sit on the back of your tank upright. So it's not like it's gonna be leaning over, just waiting for it to fall or anything. But I just thought, you know, I feel like that at least the tops should be a little bit more sturdy, but it's fine. It doesn't take away from the filter at all. It doesn't hinder the filtration, not one bit. So I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, there you go, man. The Marineland Penguin. This is what we're working with, man. You just plug it in and let it go. You wanna when you actually plug it in for the first time, you wanna kind of like get a bowl or something. You know, everybody use like a bowl, some type of bowl for their fish. You got one laying around specifically for your fish, so you wanna just grab that or something like that, and pour some water in the back of this, because if not, it'll suck the water in kind of slow for the first time, because the siphon is just being started, and without water in the bag it'll take forever. So you don't want your motor to start being worn down so quickly, so you just start throwing water in the back, and that helps that siphon to go through. It'll preserve your motor for longer. And like when you do water changes and you turn off your filters and everything, you want to just, you know, throw a little bit of water back there if it doesn't start automatically right away. But yeah, man, that's it for this video, man. I really hope you all like this video. This is our first video on this channel, man. There's many more to come. And if you all want to see this filter right here in action, man, stay tuned for the next video, because I will be setting up this tank that I got in my bedroom, and this filter will be going on it, man. And I also have a smaller version that's going on the second tank. I'm putting up 2 tanks, y'all. 2 tanks, man. Can't beat it. But yeah, y'all just make sure y'all stay tuned for those videos, man. They are coming. They're gonna come soon, man. If y'all have any ideas about any other type of videos that y'all want to see, anything that y'all want to see in a tank, or any type of fish that y'all want to see, comment that down below, man. If you all have a Marineland Penguin filter and you want to let everybody know, you know, how you feel about the filter, feel free to comment, man. these videos are for the community. So go ahead, man. But it's only positive vibes. We want this to be a safe and positive environment, man. That's why I'm making these videos, man, to teach people what I've learned, because I'm not by any means an expert. You know, I don't know everything about anything. So I'm just learning, and as I go, I'm gonna share it with y'all.